Hi there, I'm Tim,
I'm Lisa.
and we want to share something really special with you today. Lisa has stopped smoking. She was a smoker for 44 years, and I am very, very proud of her. This video, we're going to talk to you about her journey and what she has done, how it was affecting her health, and how this is going to propel us into a better lifestyle for our
Sure.
retirement, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to give you Lisa.
So I quit smoking after 44 years. I'm super excited. I'm super proud. And I feel better. I feel better that I'm not coughing all the time. I can get up and down stairs without heavy breathing. Um, I feel like I have more quality of time. I don't go outside and miss conversations when people are over. I feel like I spend less money on perfume because I spray every time I smoke so people don't smell the smoke.
Now, what led you to want to stop smoking? What were your
I
health
was having a
concerns?
lot of health problems. I do anyway. I have a lot of mental health issues and a lot of physical health issues. But one of the main ones I was having was breathing. Oh man, just walking, doing the dishes. I would have to sit down for an hour and take deep breaths and try to catch my breath back up. I couldn't go up and down stairs. Then my doctor, my heart specialist, said that you might have the start of COPD. So I said, that's not going to work for me. I do not want to carry the oxygen around all the time. Why am I doing this? Is it really worth it? Because I love smoking. I still do. I crave it, but it's not worth my life. So that's why.
What was the first step to get you to not smoking?
Well, the diagnosis of the start of COPD was the first step. The second step I took was I went to my doctor because I really couldn't afford the patches and stuff. They're expensive. If you went
Yeah,
out there
they're
and
really
looked at them, they're
expensive.
expensive. So I found out through my insurance company that if you run it through insurance, I can have mine for free. So, and there's also numbers. I wish I would have brought them with me. There's 1-800 numbers you can call, and they'll send you a sample of the patches as well. But I went to my doctor, got a prescription, and then went and got the patches. And if you look real close, you can see my patch right here.
There.
I'm on my third week. Thursday will be 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and so I wear the patch, which I didn't think that would help, but it did. It does. I mean, I use the patch. I use Hubba Bubba gum. I use Dum Dum suckers. I'm trying not to gain weight while I quit smoking, so I have these little tiny items that I use to keep my mind and my mouth occupied, and my hands.
Yeah, and I know has not been easy for you either.
No, I still crave it. I crave it today. I crave it so bad. But the trick is, now I quit a long time ago. I quit when I was pregnant with my daughter. So I quit for a year, but I didn't tell anybody I was going to quit because I was afraid I was going to fail. So I didn't want them to know and be part of my failure. Big mistake. I quit. I jumped right back into smoking after she was born. This time, I wanted everybody to know right away I quit smoking. And the reason for that is that did not want to look like a failure in front of them. I wanted to win. So I would have their support. So I told everyone I quit smoking. I told everyone I don't want to hear any negative. I want just positive coming to me. So I'm proud of you every week. I get good job every week. How you doing every week? And that helps a lot on quitting smoking.
Yeah, and I'm very, very proud of her. And this is just one more way, we're into our second year of retirement, and I want to keep her, around as long as I can. And
You don't hear that very often.
there's a few times I was actually thought my life was in danger. I was sitting on the couch And she just kind of slowly looked over at me and she said, "I'm mad at you." Because I said, "You probably should stop smoking. You know, it's expensive and it's horrible for your health, you know." So it was my
So I was
fault
mad
that
at him
day.
for saying that. It's like I had to
Yeah.
give up everything, and he doesn't have to give up his chew. So everybody
And
out
that's
there,
something
put in the
I'm working
comments,
on.
put
Yeah.
put in the comments that Tim, you can do it. You need to quit chewing.
I do.
Why do I have to
I
give
do.
up mine? Why he's got a spit cup nasty thing beside
I
him?
wonder if I can get a patch for that.
Oh, it's nicotine. Get a patch.
Yeah, maybe
Try
we
one of
can.
mine.
So, you've heard her journey, and I think she's going to be able to stick with it. So,
Do you want to hear why I started smoking?
sure.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I started smoking, 14, when I was 14. It was really easy back then to get cigarettes.
Back in the
I remember
80s,
getting
yeah.
cigarettes when I was littler than that. For my dad, you'd go into the store and they had these cigarette machines. You put your money in and then you pull this knob out and let it go, and a cigarette pack drops. So you didn't have to get ID'd or nothing. Kids can go up there and just put the money
Sure.
in, pull the thing. And so my dad smoked. So
It was, yeah, back then when we were younger, it was a lot easier
and it was more popular
to do.
to smoke. I mean, a lot of people smoked. And so that's how I got started. And then, it's just a couple made me sick. And then I just kept going until it didn't make me sick and I smoked. So that's how I got started. It was back then anybody could get cigarettes. There was no give your ID.
Sure. And most of the people watching are older, and yeah, they'll probably know.
And I
it,
just
but
kept going because it relieved stress for me, because that's how I looked at it. Going to school was stressful, blah, 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 blah. I looked at it and then it became an addiction. Buttons.
So here we go. So hopefully Lisa's, journey has inspired you, and that's what this channel is all about. We want to inspire you. We'll talk about health issues, advice as you get older. It's all about living in into your retirement, and we want you to have the best life that you possibly can. And that's what the channel is all about, is surviving and thriving into your golden years. So if you're 30, 40, 80, it's never too late to stop, a bad habit.
Yeah,
So-
I agree. And also, and then you don't stink like cigarettes either.
Leave a comment if you are struggling with any habits now, and give us a subscribe. Follow us on our journey into happier
retirement.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're struggling with anything, I might be able to help you because I had a lot of addictions. So leave a comment. Tell me what you're struggling with.
Yeah. I hope this helps you. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.